there, Dylan from Real ID here. So Real ID integrates directly into your order status pages. This is great because it offers a higher level of trust with the customer. It shows that the ID check is directly associated with their order on your store. It also gives you another surface to present the ID check if you're requiring it after checkout. A common reason why you want to have ID verification after checkout is because you only want ID verification on specific types of orders. A common use case is for high risk or medium risk orders, and you want to have that additional layer of security and evidence in case of a real or fraudulent chargeback. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Shopify store and first off see if we have checkout extensibility enabled. Here, if I go into my settings and if I click the checkout section, you can see here at the top that the order status and thank you pages have been upgraded to checkout extensibility. If you haven't done this yet, don't worry, we already support the older way out of the box. This video is just showing you the new way, which will become the default in December 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and close this now that we know for sure that we have checkout extensibility enabled for thank you and order status pages. To enable Real ID to integrate into these pages, we just have to add these app blocks to our theme. It doesn't require any code, it's really simple. We'll go on over to the online store sales channel, and then we'll customize our theme. We'll open this drop down to go to different pages, and we'll select the checkout and customer accounts section. Now, by default, it opens up the checkout page. Real ID also integrates with this, but that's for a during checkout ID verification experience. We're going to focus on after checkout. So we're going to open the order status page instead. And here you can see we can add blocks anywhere along these different sections in the page. I recommend adding the ID verification block here under the order status section. And here you can just click the ID verification block and you can see a preview of what this would look like in your store. Now this is just a sample check. You can customize the content shown to the customer and include short codes to reference their name and their order number, so that way it builds even more trust that it's associated with their order and they do need to complete the ID check to continue. Also, it will inherit your brand's theme, so that large button you see, the color is customizable as well. And when the customer clicks on the button, you can customize the theme to match the brand of your store. Great. So I've added the block, and the last thing I need to do is just click Save to apply the change. And let's see what it looks like on a customer's order. So here, if I switch over to my order status page from another account, you can see that I'm logged into my customer account, and I can see that the ID verification prompt is here. When I click on the button, I am opening an ID check for my order. After I complete the ID check, I will be able to return back to my order status page and see that in real-time feedback that yes, I've completed the ID check. You as the merchant will be able to see the ID photos and or selfie photos from within the app or directly on the order or customer page in Shopify thanks to our extensions for Shopify. You can even do things like manually approve or reject the ID check as well. Real ID also integrates directly into tags for Shopify and meta fields, so that way you can do things like create filters or segments for your customers that have or haven't completed ID checks, and you can even automate the release and holding of orders based off of their ID verification status, thanks to our Shopify flow, actions, and triggers. One last note I wanted to make, I showed you how to add the ID check to the order status page. I also recommend adding the ID check to the thank you page as well, because after a customer places the order, they're first shown the thank you page before they see the order status page. So you can add the same block here to the thank you page, and that way they'll be shown the same feedback that is consistent that their ID check needs to be completed after purchase. Real ID will also send the customer the ID check by email and SMS. And the email is able to be white labeled to your store's support email address if you'd like, or some dedicated email address if you prefer. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about getting started with Real ID or getting set up, please feel free to contact us at support@getverdict.com. We also also offers support from within the app